Hello everyone, this is Kite Clerk. In this video, we will see about the investment bank. So, what is an investment bank? Here, even the moon itself curious to know about this. But why? Because this is not so popular and yet very significant banking sector. How significant you may ask? Bankruptcy of the one investment bank caused the economic depression of 2008. So, investment banks are that crucial and powerful. Maybe that is why the moon wants to know about this, I think. Perhaps there are talks going on that people are buying land in moon. If that is true, then investment banks will definitely involve in that business. So as per the definition, an investment bank is a financial institution that assists individuals, corporates, and governments in raising capital. These banks makes money by commissions. So as we all know, capital is essential for the business. And let us see some of the businesses that investment banks are doing. Underwriting, mergers and acquisitions, trading of derivatives, fixed income instruments, commodities, equity research. We will see these one by one in upcoming slides. Underwriting is the one of the important services provided by the investment banks to raise capital for various businesses. Underwriting is the process through which an individual or institution takes on financial risk for a fee. For example, in our day-to-day life, we might have come across that other people put a guarantee signature in order to help others to get money. By this signature, they take the responsibility of the repayment of the loan if at all the borrower does not repay. The same is done by the investment banks. Only difference is that they charge a fee for the risk and the risk is very calculated one. Once the investment banks agrees, the contract is drawn. So the main motive of the investment bank is to raise a capital. So they do all the studies and the researches of the market and the company to define a prospectus of the company. This prospectus contains various achievements of the company and more financial informations. Once that is done, the company enters into the primary market called IPO, initial public offering. This is where the investment banks tries to raise a capital from the investors. During this IPO, the share price is determined. In case the stocks are not sold as expected, the investment banks accept the risk of the loss. Next one is merger and acquisitions. Here, investment banks plays a role as a middleman. In our usual terms, it is a broker. So, either buyer approaches in IB, in that case, it is a buy-side contract, or a seller approaches an IB, in that case, it is a sell-side contract. In merger, IB proposes to companies to merge into one. Example, Vodafone Idea merger. In acquisitions, big company borrows a major chunk of stocks from the other company, and this acquired company will be under the ownership of the other company but still runs with its own name. Example, Walmart acquired Flipkart. To perform this merger or the acquisition, the investment performs a thorough due diligence of the other entity and defines a fair price, which means there will not be overprice, which impacts the buyer, or the underprice, which impacts the seller. Once it is agreed, then final contract is drawn. Basically, this mergers and acquisition happens to increase the value of the companies in the market. Derivative values are defined by underlying assets. The performance and the value of the assets decides the value of the derivatives if it is to rise or fall. The assets can be anything. It can be various types of currencies or the commodities like silver, gold, grains, etc. Or it can be stocks or even indices like the Nifty 50. For example, in this background you can see the house. If someone wants to buy this house, they have to pay not only to the building but also the underlying asset, which is the land. So here the land defines the value of the house based on the location and other parameters. So Derivatives are essentially contracts that derive their value from underlying asset. Derivative trading involves both buying and selling of these financial contracts in the stock market. Next one is the fixed income instruments. So what does it mean? These are the instruments which generates a passive and guaranteed income. Like for example, as we all know, FDs and RDs and chits will generate a passive income with interest. But those are all managed by commercial banks. Whereas investment banks involves in the securities which generates the fixed income like corporate and government bonds, treasury bills, debentures, and these will generate a periodical interest and also the principal amount at the maturity. Next one is commodities. It is the raw material for various consumer products and IB involves in trading of this. Commodities can be oil, gold, silver, gas, grains like wheat and etc. Then the equity research. Equity is nothing but the stocks of the companies. So we have seen that investment bank helps the companies to release the stocks, and also this bank continuously monitors, researches and calculates the values of the various stocks and publish their analysis whether to buy or sell or hold these stocks. With this, we can conclude this video. I hope this information is helpful to you. Stay tuned for more information. Thank you for your time. Take care. Please do subscribe to this channel and let's grow together. Bye bye.